This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Rebels would kick this away to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play action here on first down. It's an outbound catch made. We stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Finds room at the 30. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He'll hand it off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Hicks. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. 8 yards to set up a fresh set of downs. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Has the first down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back to pass. It's Hicks. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set.
It's a fake. The up man has it. They don't get the first down. The return team all over it. They stop him short. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down.
Here we go.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Seminoles will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks loose at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now it's second down here. They'll toss it to the right side. Some hard running there through a tackle. Gets the first and still running. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. It's Hicks. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. And he's back to throw again on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Making people miss. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. As the first down is still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Rebels will have first and 10 here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Hicks. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They move the 6, they'll go to the line here on first down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back to throw again. On the move now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
And now from the pistol formation. Dropping back, it's Hicks. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Looking downfield, it's Hicks. And the ball is hauled in. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Knowles will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to throw. It's Hicks. Pass is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
After that completion. Now run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On the toss play, runner moving left. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Split backfield here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. through the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the quarterback keeps it here. First down and more. He's still running. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
And the Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. They're going to run it. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. An important third down attempt for this offense. QB keeper all the way. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Moles. The quarterback takes it in himself.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hicks. The receiver makes the catch, Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Tucker. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So it's third and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Caught by the receiver. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Seminoles will crank up the tempo.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. And they come up with that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Hicks. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The completion makes it 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. They'll try the ground game here. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Tackled, but 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. The Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll run it here. Ball is loose. They scramble for it. The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they hand it off to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fights through the tackler. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line.
And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much. And you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.